It is a Monday, MLB Central. We are on the air, kind of, coming at you. Lauren Shahadi, Mark DeRosa, I'm Robert Flores, and we're pleased to be joined by, from the Kansas City Royals, Brett Phillips, dual ear flaps, batting gloves, full uni, eye black, blades. I love it, Brett. How are you, man?
I'm doing well on this fine morning. How are you guys?
We're doing great. Hey, now let me ask you about your participation in MLB The Show 20 Players League. You're currently a game below 500. You're kind of in the playoff mix, but still have a lot of work to do. But what has been your thoughts on, or how have you liked it so far?
Yeah, it's been awesome. First of all, shout out to the Players Association and MLB The Show for putting this together. I know there's been a lot of fans out there deprived from baseball, and this has done a great job bringing baseball somewhat back into the fans' lives. I know I'm excited. I got my batting gloves on. Like you said, the double ear flap, shout out MILB. But I'm ready to go, regardless if the season starts up right now or if I have to continue to play these player league games. I'm just excited.
Brett, word on the street is you and Roflo are fast friends because you went viral with Lance McCullers. Number one, I need to hear the burrito story. And how did it come to be that he said you had a pterodactyl laugh?
Yeah, so Lance and I have been really good buddies for a long time now. I was in his wedding and vice versa. And this man went on to tell a story the night we were streaming that he ordered Uber Eats, and someone took what was the word he used? A Jaws bite, a big shark bite out of his burrito. And man, he just had Roflo and I there. Yeah, there's the burrito right there. Someone just took a bite out of this man's burrito, and I lost it. I was dying laughing. As for the laugh, everyone knows that's how I laugh. I mean, my mom's got home videos of me laughing like that as a child. I can't control it. It's been something I've had to deal with my whole life, but it's all fun and games. I'm glad I can bring a laugh to people, and it's a positive thing as opposed to negative.
I mean, look at my big giant mouth though in the middle there. Good Lord. I mean,
that's a great smile, Roflo.
Thank you. I mean, that's
Roflo, I had actually heard stories about that because when I'm in New Jersey, I'm always going Uber Eats or something like that. And people are like, hey, you're going to get something with a bite taken out of it. That has never happened to me. I mean, you got to crow hop right back at the car that it came from.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure if Lance gets a hold of that guy, that burrito might be, like you said, be smeared over the window of the car.
Hey, your childhood, all right? We had Triple H on a little bit earlier doing this digital MLB Central, right, getting ready for WrestleMania. You grew up right next door to one of the most famous wrestlers of all time, Randy Macho Man Savage, and you used to have just epic one-on-one hoops games with him.
Yeah, so Randy Poffo, that's my guy. R.I.P. He was a great guy. He was very athletic. His wife still lives next door to us, and Lynn, she's a great woman. But yeah, we used to shoot some hoops. I used to wash his car every Wednesday. He'd throw me $40. That would spot me for a good amount. He took care of me, but like you said, in the past, I never won a game of horse against him. We'd play weekly.
Really?
Brett, we need you to settle a debate that we were having with the producers before you came on the program. Better arm in Kansas City. What?
Hey, well, what you got?
Better arm in Kansas City, you, Brett Phillips, or Patrick Mahomes? Go.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. I mean, I got to go with the Super Bowl winner, Patrick Mahomes. As for velocity, I don't know, toot my horn a little bit, but I got to go with Patrick Mahomes, and he's a stud.
Hey, Brett, people on the show know that I'm a big Kansas City Royals fan.
Oh,
I love
my
the
goodness.
uniforms. I love the stadium. I love the speed, stolen bases, the whole thing. What was the vibe that you got from your team, in the spring before things were put on pause?
Yeah, I think Mike Matheny had us in a really good spot going into the season. Talking about Mike Matheny for a second, he's a great guy. He's a leader. I mean, I know I talked about this on my stream, but I'm so excited to be playing for that man. He loves what he does. He's passionate. And like I said, he had us in a really good spot. As for the speed, that's Dayton Moore's MO. Everyone knows it. That's how he won the World Series, was having speed in the lineup and having, a good bullpen and pitching staff. So that's what we're trying to get to. But like I said, I wish this season would have started up, because I feel like we were in a really good spot as a team.
Hey, Brett, I want to ask you a serious question. I mean, I didn't figure out hitting till I was 30 years old. I really believe that in Texas. It's like, can't miss prospect, and offensively, it just hasn't come for. Is there something, like, for me, with you, once you hit, you're going to play every day on a consistent basis. So what have you been working on to get to that point?
Yeah, Mark, I appreciate you asking that. I think you would agree with me. The big leagues isn't easy. As for the minor leagues, I feel I figured it out. But if I could get a little more reps in, a little more playing time, I think hitting will come around. And I believe with opportunity, whether if I start out as a bench guy, I have to make the most out of every opportunity. I know Roflo and I talk about that all the time, just taking advantage of opportunity. But as for how that opportunity is going to come, I have to push the envelope. You and I both know that as well. And hopefully I get in there right when we start up and make something going.
Yeah.
Well, Brett, as we've detailed so far here in this interview, your laugh, it's easily the most recognizable in Major League Baseball. So with that, we wanted to play something that we're calling Hall or Fall, because we have a comedian that works with us here at MLB Network, and he is happens to be Hall of Famer John Smoltz. So John is going to rattle off some jokes, and you tell us whether it's a Hall or a fall. Okay, John, it's good to see you. I see quarantine hair is looking great. You look fantastic.
Yeah, thanks, guys. It's been a little rough, not going to a barber and all that, but I'm doing.
You look like Christopher Walken right now with the hair.
The dog.
Well, I mean, it is a lot to handle right now, but I'm gonna give three different jokes, because we all know that laughter does heal. It does heal, does take care of a lot of issues we're dealing with, especially staying at home. So, the first one is, why do crows never get hit by cars?
Why?
Because they always got buddies in the trees going, car, car, car.
You don't have to laugh at that.
That's number one.
That's a 3.
That's not a 3. That's north of a 5.
No
so
way.
stupid.
So
Hey,
stupid.
but the thing is, I scrolled over right when he was telling the joke, and he looks like the guy from Dodgeball. I didn't even see him on my screen.
So your joke's not funny. You are Smolty.
Okay,
John.
So joke number 2, and then there'll be the last one will be the third one. Joke number 2 is, why do squirrels swim on their backs?
Why?
Keep their nuts dry. That's 2.
Pretty good.
And then my personal favorite, I mean, the one that is my go-to is, what did the snail say on the back of the turtle?
Why are we going so fast?
Oh, if this doesn't go viral, I don't know. I mean, I can't.
If we're not moving the needle, D-Row,
This ain't moving the needle.
I don't know what will.
Oh man. Oh gosh. I got
Hall of
workouts
Famer.
here. I got workouts here in about an hour, and I might have to call off. Hydrate. I'm cramping. Jeez.
My goodness.
You have your double ear flap. You will be okay, Brett Phillips.
Yeah, I do. I do have the double ear flap.
Hall of Famer and Hall of Fame laugh, Brett Phillips. We hope to see you and, more importantly, hear you on a field. And John Smoltz, we appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you having me on here. Mark, John, Lauren, Robert, always a pleasure seeing y'all.
Take care and stay safe. Brett Phillips, John Smoltz, Robert Flores, Mark DeRosa. I'm Lauren Shahadi. We will see you real soon.